Demon Phil, Comics and More New Jersey here, doing a book review with you tonight, and I've been looking forward to this one. I got to do another review for this the gentleman who did this one, and yeah, absolutely amazing. Uh, Actually, since he sent the books to me, I'm going to go ahead and show them off a little bit because I love doing that. So if you missed it, I had another review on here by Chuck Pineau, and the name of the book was called Belial. Now, Belial was actually a digital comic that I had at the time, and I've finally gotten my physical copies. So that is the regular cover, and then the second one I showed you is actually the variant cover. Chuck Pineau, Sean Barber did this. There were a few other people. Don't kill me because I don't remember on this. But anyone else we need to put on there, we can definitely put in the comments on there. But I was kind of hounding Chuck because Belial, I mean, come on, Demon Phil, and this is about a demon, so it had to be done. So I kind of started hounding Chuck and said, hey, you've got another book that I keep seeing up there. I need to get a copy of that. So he went ahead and sent that with my copies of Belial, all of which are signed. Love that. So there is the famous Chuck Pineau signature, and there's Into the Void is the book we'll be doing. I will say this, get ready to enjoy Chuck's signature on many more things to come because he's got some great ideas for some work that he's working on. Belial is a have to, needs to go into your hands. And I will go ahead and review Into the Void and let you know if it needs to go into your hands or not, because you never know on my show. So go ahead and go through this. Packing. Packed incredibly well. Nothing was wrong with anything. These were actually all packed together, all three of them in the bag and board. No corner damage, no book damage, nothing like that. And as far as packing it came in, everything was good. So I'm good with that. Now, as far as Welcome to the Void. Welcome to the Void, the jacket on that is your basic floppy. Not as thick as some of the others, but not as thin either, so I'm good with that. It does go straight into telling you about what the story is. Just kind of give you a brief rundown of what you're getting into. I actually did not read that until I was done reading the book. I like to do that just to go ahead so I don't have anything going in the back of my mind that'll give me some kind of guidance on how to read it. I don't like doing that. I like having an open mind trying to read it. It's a mess with your mind kind of book, and I like that because too many books that are out there, you can go ahead and start reading and you're like, oh, I already know how it's going to do. I already know how it's going to end. I know how it's going to go. I know the flow of this already. This one does not follow that. You know how I am about my panels. I don't like the blocky panels and everything. If you just want to look and see, they're not blocky. They're actually all over the place. And it even has some extending into other panels or outside of panels. I absolutely love seeing that. It just draws me more into the story by seeing that. So there's panels, artwork. You saw that. It's on point. I mean, it's telling a great story, and the artwork doesn't take away from that storyline telling. So too many times you see a lot of people that will put this amazing flipping art out there, and then the story is just mediocre. Even though it was a better story than it should have been read into, it's just the artwork takes away from that. This is not one of those cases. So definitely a plus on that. The flow of the book is great. I saw nothing in here that actually red flagged me that anything was out of place, that the panels weren't done correctly, that I couldn't follow the story, very easily. So definitely good on that. The dialogue is right on point. It makes you feel like you are a part of the story. Now, I don't give spoilers on these. I never will. As far as I am concerned with this, it does leave a lot to ask questions about. Now, whenever I put the the message at the front to go ahead and say what this was going to be about. I said it's a review that leads me to wanting more. Now, a lot of times that can be taken negative. It's like, oh man, he didn't like my book, then he's going to be wanting something different or something more than what I've actually given. No. What I mean by it's leading me to want more is whenever you can actually produce a story, and I'm telling you this from a personal standpoint as a fan, whenever you can produce a story that I'm reading through and it gets my mind to wondering, is this going to go the way I think it is? Or is this going to happen something different with this character? Or why are we introducing all these other characters whenever I know who the main character is going to be? There are a lot of questions. Having questions whenever you're reading books increases your wanting to go ahead and delve deeper into that. Your imagination is just running wild and you don't know where to go ahead and go with that. So this is one of those books. Welcome to the Void. The only thing that I know so far is that he got into a fight with a guy and it was kind of going back and forth. They were both getting their blows in, and then all of a sudden put him up against a wall and the guy went into the wall. Not completely, but like halfway in, halfway out of the wall. Pretty messed up whenever you think about it, but nothing was explained. Nothing was showing this is what this is. He has powers or anything. So I want more. It's just as simple as that. Panels, artwork, the flow of the book, the feel of the book, and the dialogue, and then going straight into the storyline. Aces all the way around. Demon seal of approval, Chuck. You did it again, so that's 2 for 2 on this one. Don't forget Essence House. He also has that on podcast. You definitely need to get on that and follow that as well. I will see if I can have the link for that as well on this. Follow him. Follow Chuck Pineau. Find out what all he's got going on. He is an editor, and I have mad respect for the man just for being an editor first. But the fact that he's actually doing these books, they're worth it. He has definitely got a super fan in me on this one. So whatever he does, I'll be picking up, and whatever I pick up, I'll definitely be promoting. So just get ready for that. Keep doing what you're doing, Chuck. Don't stop a thing, and keep leaving us wanting more. Until then, Demon Phil, Comics in More New Jersey. Keep it indie, y'all.